sleep at all last night.
Steve Harvey's life as a comedian, actor, radio host, and writer are all what we know him for today. Born on January 17th, 1957, Steve Harvey was the youngest of 5 children born to Eloise and Jesse Harvey. When Steve Harvey was still a child, his family moved to Cleveland, where he spent his early 20s working at many different jobs, still searching for his one dream job. Insurance salesman, postman, even considering professional boxer, without finding anything that really seemed like his true calling. Harvey then settled down with his spouse, Marcia Harvey, and had his first child, or should I say children, in 1982. Brandy and Carly Harvey were twins born to the Harveys. He then went on years later to have Broderick Harvey Jr. in 1991, but divorced his wife for Mary Lee Harvey to have his final child, Winton Harvey, in 1997, which is the same year that his mother had died of a stroke, and then his father had died just 3 years afterwards.
I couldn't sleep at all last night.
Harvey did eventually find himself on stage performing stand-up comedy for the first time in 1985. After honing his act through several years of performances in small clubs, he came close to hitting the big time by the end of the decade, making it to the finals of the second annual Johnny Walker National Comedy Search, that was a mouthful, in 1989. From there, Harvey's career really took off. In 1993, he took over as the host of Showtime at the Apollo, the famed syndicated variety show filmed at Harlem's legendary Apollo Theater. Harvey would stay on Showtime at the Apollo until 2000, but his hosting duties at the iconic show were far from the only thing on his plate, especially knowing how he is rumored to return as host of Showtime at the Apollo in the upcoming season premiere.
I couldn't sleep at all last night.
Steve Harvey has come a long way from homeless stand-up comic all the way to making millions on his TV game shows, talk shows, comedy acts, and a few movies he's played in. Despite it seeming as if he's not an actor but just a comedian, actor and comedian have got a lot to do with each other. Being a comedian means you have to memorize lines, jokes, punchlines, and puns, and pretend as if you're being serious about the jokes you make up. Most of his comedy is a special type of comedy as well. You rarely see him laugh at his own comedy unless it was all improvised. This is what really left him to become the type of person we see him and know him for, today and forever. He started his career at that one show you've heard of, Showtime at the Apollo. He hosted an entire talk show along with Whoopi Goldberg and Monique. They, unsurprisingly, host many comedians and actors willing to start a career. The show has been successfully running for many years and will continue running, as Harvey is probably successfully making money from it. Or, was, since he kinda quit.
I couldn't sleep at all last night.
Steve Harvey may make income coming in from his works, but that money doesn't just go to him. Most of it goes to charities for adoption, fostering orphans at risk, disadvantaged youths, and education. He's also won awards such as the Daytime Emmy Awards for Outstanding Talk Show Informative, Outstanding Game Show Host, and Outstanding Talk Show Host. He's won awards such as the NAACP Image Awards for Entertainer of the Year, Outstanding Actor of a Comedy Series, Outstanding Literary Work, Outstanding Host in a Talk, Reality/News Information, or Variety Series work, as well as others like BET Humanitarian Award and a People's Choice Award. Steve Harvey may just seem like a game show host and a comedian, but down deep he really has a sweetheart and does what he can to prove it. If you ask me, I think he deserves more awards than he's gotten. So what compelled me to choose this comedian and actor? Well, Steve Harvey somewhat pulled me in like a magnet thanks to his comedy skills and ability to make a seemingly normal joke get pushed to its limits. Aside from that, I think I got to learn so much underneath Steve Harvey that I wouldn't have learned before. I actually hope you did too.